Stanley. Oh boy, I love entering the current time. You're right, lads. All right. Okay. Today we are going to partake in the time-honored tradition of ruining things that we love. Oh boy. Oh boy. You may remember last time when I played last time on the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I found the way that you can get jumps where you should not be able to have jumps. And then I jumped everywhere and broke a few things. We're going to do that again today, but this time more and better, and in more endings, and in worse circumstances. Oh god. Also, I am just gonna say, sorry if I look angry today. Sorry if I go like, with my face. I have a bit of a headache, so I put on a migraine cooling pad. And it seems to be forcing my eyebrows in a downward pattern. But, you know, it just kind of fits the vibe. The chaos we're going for. Yes, I am a little bit nefarious. What are you going to do about it? Yes, I do scheme. We all scheme. You know, don't pretend you don't. Right then. Resting Brit face. Banned. And Otter, thank you for the super chat. Why is the thing not coming out? There it is! Pip-on! I was concerned for a second there. My birthday is now complete with Rin streaming. Have a super. But I thought you were meant to get gifts on your birthday. She's so funny. And you're so birthday right now. Did anybody tell you that it looks like today is the day that you were born, but like a few years ago? Wow, incredible. What if I set the time? We can start breaking the game here. No. But you see, if you set the time to a certain thing, you cause you can catch Mew. It is 6:13. Which way do I go for? That is AM. That is 6 AM. 6:13. There we go. Hang on. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Can I just say something, Michael, if that is your real name? Thank you for the super chat. How rude. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Oh my god, like on my microwave, which doesn't have an inbuilt clock. Nice. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Tell you what, Egg Manila. Threat. Calling Rin Penrose at 3 AM. Challenge gone wrong. Police called. Almost killed. Oh god, oh god. Melatu, thank you for joining the membership. And I can't read the Korean script, but I'm trying my best. But also thank you. One day Juna will teach me. It'll probably happen. Thank you. Since you've been so cooperative. Don't screw this over for me, chat. Next time you boot up the game and set the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead. Pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Slay. The Stanley Parable 2. Right, what I want to know is, have you saved my jumps? Do I still have my jumps? Can I still go sprawling? Right. He has no jumps, and I got the you can't jump achievement. But I can, so perish. I swear I got that last time. Right then. First step first.
All of his co-workers were gone.
My co-workers are gone, this is real. Wait, shit. Where's the bumpscosity? Where's the bumpscosity? There it is. Go on, go on. We need it nice and high. Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I know, right? You gonna say anything about my bumpscosity?
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Coward.
He couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Very slay. This balloon is like me. Right, we need to...
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him.
No!
Begging him
Where's
to
my new
pick it up.
content?
Why was he not doing it?
I got a content speedrun. Here we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
I've
open
gotta unlock
this
that
was
new
not the correct
content.
way to
Hold
the
on.
meeting room.
That's
and
how we get the
Stanley knew it
jumps.
perfectly well.
Speedrun.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
If I reset the game enough times, I can get the
Yes, truly
the
a
office
room
that lets you
worth
do the
admiring.
speedrun ending.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Wait, hold on. What if I do take the first open door on my
And
left?
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
What if
door,
I actually do that?
and got back on track.
Because there's an achievement in this game for speedrunning.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Slay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Not you.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Oh, the figure of
Coming to a
Anne-Marie's here as
staircase,
well.
Stanley walked upstairs
Hold
to
on.
his boss's office.
What's it saved? Okay, there's a Figly. Understandable. I will do the collectibles ending once we have our precious jumps. Right now, what I also want to work on is there is an achievement for speedrunning the game. But you have to do this ending
Stepping
a few
into
times.
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
Shocked and
Stanley
unraveled.
wondered in
You did.
disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley could not have possibly known this.
Yes, slay.
Yet incredibly,
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Amazing. He stepped into the
Okay.
newly opened
That's
passageway.
great. I'll get back to you. No, the speedrun achievement, and I'll say it right now when the narrator isn't talking over me. Rude! There's only room for one British idiot in this house! To get the speedrun achievement, I don't remember how, like, what the timing is? I think it's like it's like 2 minutes and something. But to be able to get the speedrun achievement, which is do the true ending, or the narrator, you follow what he does, the freedom ending, basically. You gotta get the freedom ending in a certain amount of time, and to get that, you need to go through it a few times, just so Mr. Narrator automatically opens up the secret thing, and you don't have to wait for his whole spiel. Bleep. Also, you can get variations of The Office that make it quicker, but we'll see them. I wanna get... Let's see if we can do jumps in the whiteboard ending, my favorite ending!
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
You felt like
it
a
was a
speedrunner.
stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more
that what the
free
new
to think
content
for
is?
himself.
No, probably not.
To question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Understandable. Have a great day.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
I think I need to finish the ending as well. I want to see if
Stanley
you
walked
can
straight
jump
ahead through
when
large
the
door
cutscene
that
starts
read
in the freedom.
Mind Control Facility.
In the freedom ending. There's a cutscene and it doesn't let you play, basically. But you know what? This is quicker. This is just quicker. It's just quicker to do the good job you made it to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility ending. Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Welcome!
You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development.
And you all sent us lots of photos on it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you.
Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go.
New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content. More content. More.
And I'm here to give it to you.
I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs.
How about this?
We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
We call this track, Good Job, You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped down the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. And I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Oh, there's too many British people in this. Joke's on you, I can make fun of an American person as well. Okay, I think that's quicker. I think that is quicker. You want to talk about the bumscosity, man? Come on.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Maybe Stanley would never pick up
Oh, I haven't seen this dialogue yet.
Lonely bucket, lonely and miserable and Stanley-less. Such a sad fate for a bucket.
He's living well. He's in his element. He's thriving, man. Congratulations on getting the bottom of the mind
When
control
Stanley
facility
came to a
ending.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door.
I'm very
on his
proud of
left.
myself. I'm very proud of myself. I did a good job, and I made it to the
Yet there was not a single person here either.
No,
Feeling
I'll
a
show
wave
you,
of
okay?
disbelief,
I will show
Stanley
you.
decided to go up to his
Because if I go
boss's
up
office.
to my
Coming
boss's
to a
office,
staircase,
then I
Stanley
walk
walked upstairs to
my
his boss's office.
Then if you see here, this cutscene is going to be quicker.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
It's
was
not,
once
because I
again
didn't do the right
stunned to
ending.
discover
Oh, damn
not
it.
an indication of any human life.
Nice.
What could it mean? Stanley
I did a
wondered
good
aloud
job. I tried my
to
best.
nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling
Oh,
books
this- no,
off
that's-
the
that's
shelf,
just different dialogue.
looking behind
2,
paintings,
8,
desperate
4,
for
yes.
clues to his... Stanley was in such
No,
a
come
rush
on,
to
man.
get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator
I
talk.
don't. I'm a speedrunner.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few
gonna play
moments
this piano
with
and
some
be
calming
sad.
new age music.
Oh, this piano's sounding kind of funky. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's get the new jump circle that's required to do the epilogue, which is unlocked by
Feeling
repeat. Oh, okay.
and
No.
rejuvenated,
I know how to get the epilogue.
Stanley
Never mind, I'm
calmly
stupid.
walked forward into the opened passageway.
But I'll do this because you know what? Lost cause fallacy. Let's go! Wait, no. Wait, no, I'm stupid. Hold on. Begin. Okay. No, we're gonna do it properly. We're gonna do it properly. Thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna do it properly. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
You made it
What
to
could
the
it
bottom
mean?
of the mind
Stanley decided to
control
go to the meeting
facility.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do I get new dialogue if I ignore him for a third time, the bucket?
Stanley, pick up the bucket.
Yeah. Bye!
When Stanley came
Wait,
to a
no,
set of 2
this
open
is my
doors,
new-
this was not
my
the
new
correct
mission.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley
I'll
knew
just
it perfectly
fling
well.
myself off the edge,
Perhaps
okay?
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Just so it
first,
technically
just to
counts
admire
as
it.
having ended the game.
Wow. Yes.
Yes.
This
This
room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I just want to see how much more he's gonna...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm not used to having jumps. We're not having jumps anymore. Pain. Right. I'm gonna jump off just so it counts as me having gotten an ending. Now I just kind of want to see how mad he gets for me not picking up the bucket. Whee!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and
No
no
one
one
gets to
tell
tell
him
me
what
what
to
to do.
Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Good job, Stanley.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
He's just like me. Right. 4.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Talk about the
What could
bumscosity,
it
you
mean?
coward.
Stanley
You're not even
decided
a real
to go
gamer.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Right.
a memo.
He's just given up. Good job. You did it.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
It's mine now. Right then. I know I need to reboot the game a few times, maybe. But
Stanley
here we
clutched
go.
the bucket
I'm
tightly
gonna
to
do
his
the
chest and
funny
entered
bucket
the door
ending,
on
which
his
I would
left.
rather be doing. I'd rather do the funny bucket ending with jumps, but
Still
oh
no
well.
one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
He's not wrong.
Perhaps his boss's
I know I
office
can get
was
stickers,
where
I'm
he'd find
speedrunning though.
answers. Coming to a staircase.
Oh, Rin, did
Stanley
you know
and
that
the
you can
bucket
jump out the
walked
window if you
upstairs to
go up on the
boss's
desk?
office.
It's okay. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. And that being said, whoop, 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 whoop.
Stepping.
No, I don't. Step to this ratio. Right then. Here we go. Ghetto, welcome to the membership. This bucket is for you. Here we go. Speed run. Fun fact, the clocks aren't accurate. Setting the clock doesn't do anything. They're just a bunch of funny little dudes. Happy 12th birthday, step niece. Get well someday. You. Let me in. If I could jump, could I go through the window? They have no reason to give the windows collision because allegedly I can't jump. Right then. Let me show you something. Can I do the window ending if the narrator isn't here? No. Okay, they block it off. Ah, naruhodo. Whee! Into the darkness we go. Here we go. Here we go. Why are so many people joining the membership today? It's a little bit absurd. I guess we all just really enjoy breaking video games. I haven't even done it yet. I haven't even shown you the funny thing I would have done with the jumps there. I just want to see how much chaos we can cause. Listen, from Rin, who watched one episode of Boundary Break and thinks she's smart. Right then. I'll look at those once the cutscene starts playing, because right now I'm speedrunning. Look at the way I'm cutting these corners. I walked into a wall. Bucket. Okay then. Here we are. Why are they I don't know. Maybe it's just the anticipation. Maybe that's why. But I'm not really sure why they thought it was necessary to have to walk through 3 billion things of stairs. Here we go. Long corridor. There we go. You can see it. You can see that it's just a long corridor if you've got the brightness up like I have. Because of course I do, because I don't trust my retinas. Right then. Are you ready to see the greatest cutscene in anime history? Oh, okay. It's anime now. Sure, why not? 1 like equals 1 cry. Silence, Bucket. All will be well. No, don't cry. I don't know where your tear ducts are, but all is well. Go forth. Live the life that I, Stanley, could not. It's so dramatic. This is so sad. Like this if you cry every tear. Off he goes. Off he goes into the new world. He's escaping. Just as it should be. Right then. Oh god. Right, I've missed some. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Noma and Scribe and Alfred and Dirk. Thank you for joining the membership. We are slaying tonight, Your Honor. Slainly. And now, if you
All
see...
of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Bucket
Perhaps he had
Ganai.
simply missed a memo.
There is no Bucket. She's not real anymore. Let me in! Hold on. It's not gonna let me do the epilogue from now, is it? Yeah, I need to... Hold on. I need to... Ah! Wait, no, I thought that was my desktop. No, my desktop wallpaper hasn't been that for ages. Now it's just a silly thing. Oh, no. I was like, oh god, they're gonna steal the secret scrunklies! But I'm using window capture! God, every day on this job is a treat, folks. Dolphin and Rin. Oh no! Oh, that's another Rin. This house isn't big enough for the two of us. And Parakeet. Thank you for joining the pep. God, what is up with you people today? Anyway, what's my favorite time? What's my favorite time? Oh wait, no, I was gonna set it to 8:88 and then I remembered that's not how time works. 8. What if I set it to... What's my favorite time of day? I enjoy a good 11 AM, just because I can either go back to sleep or be awake and feel productive. Ah, 11 AM, your favorite time of day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 11 AM is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is... It could be worse, but it could be better. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you, and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. Okay, Facebook. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Oh, the next time I boot up the game, do you say? Just membership now. Thank you for the super chat, my man. The Stanley chat. Oh no. Stanley chat, he could send a super chat. He loves pressing buttons. Oh no. Oh god, it's going so fast. Kokiri and Zyra and Sully and Twolf. Thank you for joining the membership. Please adjust the slider until the computer's value. Ha 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 ha. Please adjust the slider until the cat and dog are friends. Oh, they're besties. They're double besties. Legal besties. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Nice. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. I think that's good. Which of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? I was thinking about this earlier because this is an important choice that this affects the RNG of the game. And then I realized Scrumtush sounds a lot like Scrunkly. When I imagine a Scrunkly Scrumtush, that sounds like they're doing wrestling. But like, they're Scrunklies, so they just bounce off each other. Who's ready for Scrunkly Scrumtush 2023? You know? I have normal thoughts. Please don't adjust the slider. Do you know what time it is right now? Is the time that is right now the correct time? What is time, anyway? Is there anything about yourself you haven't told me? Help. No. Will you come back to visit me? For gameplay reasons, yes. I love sliders. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, because I think by then... Do I get the epilogue by then? I've done the other stuff I need for the epilogue, I think. Because then I want to unlock jumping, and I want to see if I can bring jumps into the epilogue. Okay, we're gonna see. I don't think I can. What time is it? Does anyone really, truly know? God, time zones, am I right, buddy? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game's settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do. Like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me? Neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There is still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. This is a normal game. Do I not get the epilogue until... Hold on, I thought I had this. Come on, crows, what are you doing to me? Come on, crows! Come on, OBS, show people the game! Come on, Davey! Okay. What have I missed? It hasn't... What is going on here? Yes, Stanley, we know him. What is going on here?
All of his co-workers
It's safe that we've got Bumpscosty, so it knows we've been through new content.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
This is a normal game for a normal VTuber, totally. Okay, we're just gonna... Hello. What are we going to do? We're gonna see. I've done escape pod.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what? No, I nearly did.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay, what am I trying to do?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
I'm trying to get the epilogue so I can play new content again.
Admiring. But
or maybe it would be easier to just reset the game. No, I'm not a coward. I'll just keep throwing myself off the... You know what?
And so
it's fine.
He detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Or did I? We'll figure that one out, buddy. Can you please turn the Bumpscosty down? It's way too much.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. It's a personal choice, the Bumpscosty. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
He's just like me, completely lost.
From here, it's, left.
No, it's not.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Speedrunning.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was
Oh my God,
right?
it's the 2 doors.
What was I thinking? It's clearly...
Go on.
Dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I was going to take a sip of my water, but I didn't have any. Oh, well.
No,
what are we doing?
What are we doing? Down, right, left, down.
I'll light a candle
left,
while we're
right.
waiting. Oh, wait, no.
Okay,
He's done.
Yes.
We're okay.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Speedrunning. I love the story. Oh no! What's this?
No! This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh my God! It's the bottom of the mind control.
This is all a spoiler.
I want to see if I can jump off of this.
Your eyes.
I want to see if I can jump off of this.
Okay, we just have to get back
Give me new content or give me death.
Am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Understandable.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
You need the Figler-Anlarines. Wait, hold on. What do I need to... But if I have the Figler-Anlarines and then I need that to get back into new content, I can't do the Figler-Anlarine ending without... with the Oh no! Hold on, no, I need to look this up just to... Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe new content again. Okay, new content ending. No, not new content ending. Or is that the same? I'm confused. Oh no. Oh, apparently. Hold on, let me check if this is the case. Apparently, I can go somewhere and do something, which is how video games work.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Unexpected. I think it's got a little bit confused. Nope, it's just because of the ending I'm in. Never mind. I forgot that I was technically in the Adventure Line ending. Slay. He's gone!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh dear.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Coward ending
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I suppose we'll never know. What was I doing again? I've forgotten. No, I go this way. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
the
he
bucket
entered
never
the door on his
existed.
left.
She's not real. She can't hurt you. Here we go. I'll be
Yet
back for
there
you
was
yet,
not a single
Figler and
person here
Loreens.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to
apparently.
his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
great.
Stanley walked
I know what a
upstairs
staircase
to
is.
his
That's
boss's
wonderful.
office.
Now let me see. Was that website correct? Oh. It's you. Do I have to reset the game? No! Do I have to reset the game to get the Figler and Loreen ending with jumps? Oh well, I'm trying my best. No jumping, no buckets, no wonder the pressurized gas reviews were so low. This appears after the epilogue. So I need to go and get new content. No, not new content. What do I need to do? Do I need to get the Figler and Loreens to get back to new content? No, not new content. To get... Oh, what am I doing? Oh, no. I probably might. I definitely do. Hold on.
You found one of them.
Yes!
One of the miniature
You know what? We'll
Stanley
just do it. It's
figurines.
okay.
Remember, no reward for collecting
There's
all
no
of
reward,
these.
remember.
Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
He's
you
right.
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I love Amiibo. I think I can just reset. Random super. Alright, buddy, slow your roll
All of
there.
his co-workers were gone. What
Thank
could
you,
it mean?
Katniss, for the
Stanley
for the
decided to go to the
Akaspa.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Oh my
a
god,
memo.
you know what else is red?
Oh.
Right then. Here we go. Here we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what else is red? Something in here, presumably. No, this room is yellow. Okay. There will be a reward for finding them all. Trust the completionist instinct. Okay. This, I'm sure that is OSHA compliant. Okay. I read that as lots of bees. That's nice. Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. Looks like 427. Oh, Stanley, your co-workers are not your friends. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Stop kidding yourselves. Who are you? Oh no. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless, TBH. I love game development. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck indeed. Right then. Here's the second
Coming
one.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Did he now? Great.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
There's the boy.
There's, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What
Oh
about
boy, have I got news for
mini
you.
stands? Stanley figs. What about
Stanlerines.
Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Does Stanley wear a belt? I guess we'll never know. Okay, right then. But that does confirm. It does save the thing. Right, next one.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Here we go.
What could it mean?
Here we...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Figurine
room.
Finders
Perhaps
Committee
he had
meeting
simply
today in
missed
the
a
meeting
memo.
room. They know. They know. Here we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room. and
I know
Stanley
this
knew it
perfectly well.
Perhaps he
I
wanted to stop by the employee lounge
first,
just to admire it. Wow. Yes.
This
This
room.
room. What a beauty. But eager to get back
Right,
to
okay.
business, Stanley took
There's
the
one in the
first open
place.
door on his left.
There's one in this room. There is one near the 2 doors.
Stanley
and
was so
there's one
bad
more
at
after
following
that.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. There he is. There's my boy. Oh, excuse, oh, God.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
He's like
and now
me, he
I'm
can't
torn
name things for
between
shit.
Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1?
Yeah, that does
Let
make me
sit on
happy.
it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Boy, have I got news for you. It's called I'm gonna throw myself off the edge of this platform again. It's not fun going in there when I can't jump. Right, let's see. Let's see. What's the... Go on. Go on. Oh, God, never mind.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I wonder what the narrator's opinion is on Stanley.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Doing this 15 times in a row. Yes!
All of his co-workers were gone.
Whiteboard ending! Dark mode initiate!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You're coming with me, baby! Wait. You're coming with me, baby!
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Let's go! I probably could have done the speed run. Oh well. Okay, let me just check these. Red and blue doors, and then near the boss's place. Okay. Let's go up to the boss's office.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh no.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
4,
Even now,
2,
in his darkest
5,
of hours, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Slay!
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket
you can't do the speedrun achievement with this, but I didn't realize that skips
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
The hecko! Are you winning, Prince? This is the sound of victory.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlerines.
Yes, the Figler Anlerines, my beloveds.
And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Oh, what
We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlerines. None of us can.
Do you remember when you had no Figler Anlerines? Me neither. You can't go back to having no Figler Anlerines, he says.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Oh boy, it's a sign we're about to go get the last Figler Anlerine. Right then, here we go.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Do you think he gets tired of parroting these lines over and over again?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The
lounge was sublime.
I've never understood why there's just that indent in the floor.
But eager to get
back to
business,
building?
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Here we go. Crows, 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 I'll never forgive you for your architecture
Stanley
crime.
was so bad at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Right then. Danger! Danger everywhere! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Okay, tell that to the Figlies.
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Office director, decorations, my beloved.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
That's great.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
I'm winning.
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
Exactly.
So, instead, I'll just say, it's done.
It's done.
We're all done here.
It's been done.
I did. To whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Perfect.
Now
Genius.
listen carefully, this is
No, it's not. Cool story, bro. Right then. Oh, I'm sure this'll be normal.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figures.
The figlies.
I haven't stopped thinking about them
Holy
since
shit.
you nabbed every last one.
Well, that was
Wasn't
like
it
13
just
seconds
the
ago,
most
so...
intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with
I
inner
love office
richness?
design.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please
Oh, I wonder what's
indulge
back
me
there.
with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Oh, how I wish I
would
could
love
jump.
nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
How I wish I
Just
could jump
one
right
more
now.
time.
Can I get on the chair? I don't know why I expected I could get on the chair. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. I love building design. Right then. She's back. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Do you remember that? All those years ago? Wow. Such the nostalgia. Oh, they've done some remodeling. Okay. Ah. 2013. This game came out 10 years ago. Oh no. Right then. Here we are.
Here's where it all began.
Cool story.
The first
Oh no.
collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Can I just skip this? Will it let me? Can I just leave? Oh. It's a bathroom. Wait, no. Hold on. I can go back. I can go back. We all want the... I can't go back. I can't collect the fig leaf. Shit, I've ruined everything. Oh,
And
never mind.
here was a second Stanley.
It's all or nothing. I'm
you
not...
found this one all on your own.
I'm not
just
touching
by
it.
Poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley.
No!
I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them.
Yeah, I didn't
let
find that
alone
last one.
6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
That's what my boss says to me. Right, that... Good night, sweet prince. Oh, wait, no, that's me. No. Stay strong.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
Can you remember? Chat? Can you remember? It's like fucking Dora the Explorer. Do you remember where we found the third mini stag? Scream it at your television screen! You know, just absolutely just shout it into the void. I'm sure your family and friends will think you're completely normal. The right one. Bye. I know it was under the stairs. Cool story, bro. The boxes! I love level design. What on earth is going on here? Oh, to be able to jump in these most trying of times.
No. The warehouse was the fourth place you found a Figanley, not the third.
Figanley.
Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these
Bye.
are so precious
Bye.
and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't
I
they?
know, right?
You know what? If the warehouse feels like the third place you found a collectible,
Exactly.
then who
It's
am
about
I
my
to go making
feelings.
judgments?
It's fine. Bye.
Let's see. What came
Where
next?
am I? I'm here. Sick. Or I could go up here. Or I could not. Here we are. Skill issue.
Oh, yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
Ah, yes.
Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
I know, right? There's a thing in here. Where is it? I don't know where it appears. But there is an Easter egg somewhere in this room. And I will find him. But we all remember the pink room, don't we? Such fond memories of the pink room. Where is it? 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 Ah, I love level geometry. Oh. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Maybe. I don't actually know where it is. Maybe if I could jump, I could fucking find it! I swear there's something. I swear... Not you! I swear there's something. I just need to prove it. I just need to prove it. Or maybe the darkness is just too bad. Hold on. Hold on. I know it's somewhere. Please just believe. Trust in me. What on earth is in that box? Oh my god, there he is! Zoom in! Enhance! The rat! Can you see the rat? The rat! My boy! Oh, I love that little fella. And that's why this is Game of the Year. Whee. Here we are.
This was the 5th mini-Stan, and this one was really something special.
I know, right?
It was behind the boss's office. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me,
Here
I
we
made
go.
a little video to commemorate the occasion.
He's a fellow
Enjoy.
YouTuber. How you found it! By the narrator. What's that over there? It's mini stand number 5! The frame rate, my beloved! Oh yeah! You found it behind the boss's office! Thanks for watching! Directed by the narrator, edited by the narrator, music by the narrator, produced by the narrator, that's by the narrator, starring Stanley, copyright narrator.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
I did it. I'm a winner. Whee! Now that is the Rin level content I was looking for. Perfection. I would make all of my videos in Movie Maker if I still knew how to download it. Here we go.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors.
I know, right?
This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
I know, right?
Who can truly say how the mind works?
Absolutely.
All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other.
Wow, isn't that beautiful?
Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
That is true. Here we go. Wow, the illusion of choice. Here we are. Hold on, if I... Okay, so if you're just... I see. Sorry, I was just having a fun time with this funny television.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into
See,
the
it's a
future.
metaphor.
Goodbye, memory zone.
Ah, and that's the end of the ending. What?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
Just what?
Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can
unloads it.
stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go
always gonna be
backwards.
like that.
We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Reverse memory zone. Here we go. That's my favorite speedrun category.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my
God, someone's
mind.
gotta clean
Let's
up in
keep
here.
going. I want more.
His attention span is short. He needs that dopamine. And so Rin continues, cheerfully spurning all the narrator stood for, while said... Oh God, I died. Whilst said narrator considers over a glass of whiskey if to simply cave and bribe the prince with blahages galore wherever she is supposed to go. Thank you for the soup chat, Parakeet. We're gonna send that money to Kevin Brighting, voice the narrator. We'll get him to read it. We'll get him to read your soup chat. Incredible. Wait, if we're going back to the pink room, can I see the rat again?
And here's where I made that video.
I know,
Don't you
right?
remember the video we watched?
Oh, yeah, the video. Do we remember the video? Hell, you found it! You found it behind the boss's office. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that video.
That was a good time. That was a good time. We had fun. Rat.
Still
rat,
don't
rat,
remember the
rat,
pink room,
rat,
Stanley.
rat,
Still
rat,
no
rat,
memory of
rat,
this
rat,
one.
rat.
Good room, though.
There's
A
the
solid
rat!
room.
Woo! There's my boy. Low poly rat, my beloved. Bro just speed ran the vid. It's called watching at 2 times speed. Not me watching the funny zones unload.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
Absolutely.
Next one.
Let's just do it backwards, it's fine. What if I go over here? Which is a place I did not go to. Then we all get a little bit confused and there's nothing here. Here we go. Right then. Low poly animals are the best animals, this is true.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it?
Laws of
Keep
physics
going.
mainly.
This is it. The
This is
very
normal.
first one we found.
I
in
love
the
this normal
exhibit where
space
I
in this normal
introduced
video
you to
game.
the Figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley.
You're all
I want to
right.
keep going. What else is there? What came
You're all right.
before this?
Ah. The exit. Oh. No, I don't get to go back. Yes!
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold.
Yes! I'm winning, son.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines.
I see.
Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every
And this means I
last
can actually
one.
go and grab the
Wasn't it
figurines.
just the
I'm
most
winning.
intrinsically fulfilling
winning.
moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim
begins.
with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would
There it
love
goes.
nothing more than to revisit the
There it
figurines.
goes.
Just one more time.
When walking through the dark areas, please walk directly forwards without touching the walls. We'll fix ASAP. Sorry you got stuck. You tried, Mr. Game Developer. Right then, I can't jump because the jump prompt is on screen, and it will take up my jumps. But aside from that, we're winning. We're winning, son. Right then, time to speedrun. It's 2013.
Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? You were so innocent. We'll never be like that again,
Nice.
Stanley.
Is that so, Mr. Narrator? Let me in! Epilogue percent speedrun.
And here
You're
was
welcome.
the
I'm
second
grabbing the
Stanley
figglies now.
room.
Be happy
you
for
found
me.
this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley.
That was all
I'll be honest. Back then, I had
was
no
all
faith
me.
in you to find any of them, let alone
Extreme
6.
bathrooms.
But you continue
Aren't
to
we all?
surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Right then. Let's actually choose the correct option this time. See? I'm
Okay,
winning.
let's do a little quiz.
No.
Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Yes, probably.
Hey, that's exactly
Hey!
right. It was here under the stairs. It was
was
the
the
third
third
one.
one.
You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised.
Absolutely. Let me in.
After all, science tells us that
Please.
it's impossible to
Let
forget
me
your
in.
third time doing anything.
Whee.
Let's see. What came next?
Rats,
Oh,
rats,
yes, we found
rats,
a
rats,
figly in
rats,
this
rats,
cloakroom.
rats, rats.
Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room,
He's
but
just
it's
always
here
there.
in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
My boy. I said we were going to use any jumps, but I just kind of felt like, okay, don't you at me. Do
This
not
was the
you at
fifth
me.
mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was
Oh, I love when the
behind
number goes
boss's
up.
office. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special
wanna
to
see
me,
the YouTube
I
video
made
for a
little
third
video
time?
to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Right, I'm gonna light a candle while we do this. Here we go. It's called multitasking. In memory of the Figlies. Oh, these matches like this. Oh god, that's bright. Oh, I just blinded myself a little bit. This is a white lavender candle. I have no idea what that means. We're gonna light it anyway. Oh, that is fire. I am holding a thing that's on fire right now. My career is on fire. Take that whichever way you want to. I'm holding fire. I can drop it and die at any time. That smiley face with big eyes. Nice. Nice. Right then. I'm driving, Stanley's driving, we're all driving. Great.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Absolutely. Right then, here we go. I wonder if you can probably move during that video. Or maybe you can't. I don't know why it said probably. It's because I think I know things, that's why.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine.
Excellent,
right here by
wasn't
the
it?
red and blue doors.
By the red and blue
This memory
doors.
is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Perhaps because it was the
Can I just go
one that happened
backwards?
more recently than all the others.
Can I just leave?
Who can
No.
truly say how the
Tragic.
mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other.
Do you remember that?
Except for the
Oh my
other
God.
moments picking up figurines, which it was.
I've probably made
was
this.
exactly like.
I probably made this comparison before. Oh my god. The red and blue doors from Oh god, no, I'm in the void! Shit! Holy shit, boys, it's the red and blue doors from Stanley. I've got to position my green screen better. Oh no. There we go. Do, 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 do. First you thought I was the portals from Portal. Then you realized the truth.
And then there was no more.
Hello.
Because we've caught
May
up
I
to
help
the
you?
present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future.
You are just a
Goodbye,
little hater.
memory zone.
Yeah, and? I wonder if... No, I can't jump in this. The jump sound
No, I'm
didn't
not
play.
done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen.
Unload
Isn't there
it,
some way we can
idiot.
stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards.
Okay,
we'll
I had
do the
18
memory zone
jumps.
again
I
from the
used
opposite
one.
direction. See how that feels.
I used 2. I pressed space during the loading screen. So, if I have 15 jumps, that means you can
yes,
jump during the loading
room with
screen.
the red and blue doors.
I see.
I remember this.
Don't we all?
I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial
Mine.
tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's
Absolutely.
keep going. I want more.
He just craves that nostalgia. Here we go. It is my favorite set
and
of
here's
dolls.
where
God,
I
I'm
made that
flattered.
video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
You remember the video?
Yes. I
Oh,
love
okay,
that
so you can't
video.
walk during the video. Okay, because I was holding forward. Rats, 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 rats,
Still
rats,
don't
rats,
remember
rats,
the pink
rats,
room,
rats,
Stanley.
rats, rats,
Still
rats,
no
rats.
memory
There's
of
the
this
rat
one.
boy!
Good room, though. A solid room.
Hello! You legend! Rats are cannon! Here we are.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been
I
any
have to.
kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have
I
muted
cannot.
the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Oh! There we go, stream title fulfilled, we've broken something. Oh no. Zachary, thank you for joining the membership. This boundary breaks for you. I have to. Oh no. Oh no. Shit, I'm in the void again. And I can't leave. I have to reset the fucking game again. Dame, 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 oh, dame, no, no, yo. Let me in. Oh, I've got to do the ending again.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things.
Sorry.
It's those figurines, those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them.
I'm sorry,
since you
William,
nabbed
who made
every
the
last
game.
One. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Nice one, Ren.
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the
Could not
memory
have possibly
zone?
guessed.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Just one more time, guys. I promise I won't jump out of a window and land out of bounds again. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible.
Who would have thought breaking the game would break the game?
We had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen.
Wait, well this...
But how could we know
It
for
would have counted the ones that
You were so innocent.
that I got and then it
We'll never
reset.
be like that again, Stanley.
Oh my god, she's gone. There's no Figgler and Lorene here. Okay, it's counted them. I don't get them back. They're gone, reduced to memories, I suppose.
And here was a second Stan Lorene.
Was
You found
past
this
tense.
one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom.
She's
you
gone.
did that, Stanley. I'll be honest.
Why is the
Back
towel
then,
the
I had
same
no
print as
faith
the
in you to find
wallpaper?
any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise
did
me in all
this?
sorts of
Why is there a glass of
mundane,
water in the bathroom? Is it
unremarkable
the plant?
ways.
Get a spray bottle, God. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you
It could have been
remember?
any of them, really.
Hey, that's exactly
Hey!
right. It was here, under the stairs. It was the third one.
Don't do it, Ren.
You picked it up, and then after that,
You're stronger
you
than
had
that,
3
Ren.
of them. I'm glad these
can't
moments
waste
are
any
so
more jumps.
crystal
I'm running
clear
out
in your
of them.
memory, but I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
After
no.
all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Sure, why not?
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figgly in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Hello? Hello, friend? Hello? Poke your little head out of you, little box. Hello? Hi. Yes. Excellent. My bestie. We stan a rat. But I say a rat, it's specifically that rat. We stand the rat.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special.
Was past
it was
tense.
behind the boss's
It's done,
office.
it's gone.
I remember it so
It's out of
clearly.
here. I
In
shouldn't touch the
fact,
walls.
because
William told me
this
not
one
to.
is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
Wanna watch the video for a third
Enjoy.
time? I mean, it is a masterpiece. Do you remember? This will be on the test. Remember this room? What did we find here? What did we find? What's that over there? That's the question. It's gonna be printed on your exam paper. That was like the one I love you. It was mini stand number 5. Remember to revise your exams. Don't do drugs. Take your greens. Brush your car. All of these things. This bit has removed me. Yes, from one mini Stan Lorene to the other one. You did it! Good job! You did it! Good job! You did it! Good job! You did it! Good.
Takes you back, doesn't
Wow,
it?
what a good
I
video.
spent a lot of
I love
time
that.
making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
8 minutes, my beloved. Don't do it. Don't jump over the silly thing. You don't need to jump over the silly thing. Why is the jump circle still loaded?
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
World's
Perhaps
best
because it was
co-worker.
the
Are
one
you
that happened
now?
more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works?
I wish I could read.
All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figly, and I thought to myself,
I'm gonna have to go on the cutting room floor and see what those textures actually are. I wish I could read.
It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
There's a lot of papers that are just scattered on the floor in this game. And you just kind of wish you knew what they were. Because they're so small.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move on into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Goodbye, memory. Oh. It doesn't play the jump sound effect. I don't think it's counting that as a jump.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards.
Just go backwards.
We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction.
And this time I won't go out of bounds. I promise. I promise.
Okay, yes. The room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this
Stanley
one is the most distinctly clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
If I hit 100k playing the fucking Stanley Parable, I'm fine with that. It's a good game and I like it. You know, not to get too opinionated or anything, but I think that this game that a lot of people like is pretty alright.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
You know, not to get too opinionated, but I think this video is pretty good. They should show it in the fucking loop.
Yes, I love that video.
I love that video. She's gorgeous. One day I'll find out what... You good? You good breaking space between realities? You okay? You alright? You doing okay? I guess we'll never know. It's okay, it doesn't even matter.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
It's a solid room, yeah. I would agree. Look at him. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. Rat, my beloved. He's my Oshi in this game. You thought I'd like the narrator because we have like the same accent, not Rat.
These really were a treat to hunt down.
Rats,
you know,
rats,
if
rats.
there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic
Finally,
joy of
another
collecting
one.
I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
Fire hose.
Next one.
Right then. Here we go. There's nothing over that way, if I recall correctly, which I probably don't. Okay. New content.
This was our second Figly. Don't you remember? Yes,
Do you remember?
I remember it
You better.
too.
You better fucking remember.
The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it?
I know,
Keep
man, the
going.
constant flow of time.
This is it. The very first one
jump
we
here if
found
it wasn't
in the exhibit where I introduced you
circle
to the
zone.
Figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going.
Hide
What
that.
else is there? What came before this?
A fire exit. My most treasured of memories. Here we go. Whoosh. Absolutely. Gorgeous, truly. I think I saw someone... There's a way, like, even without jumps to just break out of this zone and accidentally end up in, like... Or was it in the actual expo hall? I can't remember. Point is, there's a way... I think you could end up, like, here if you mess around too much when you're walking between these two zones. You could just make a small mistake. Right, here we go. Here's my boy. Can I just go this way? Whee. Whee. I'm being pushed, okay. The wall only goes so far.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were
How many jumps do I have left?
sold
9,
on.
okay, we're not jumping
I
anymore.
remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact,
new
I
content.
dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
More memories. Oh, the funny doors.
Yes, the 2 doors. Who could have forgotten that?
could have forgotten
Classic
that?
memory, this one.
Classic Stanley moment. Like and subscribe. Subscribe to the narrator's YouTube channel.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Coward ending.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came
God, I thought I
before
broke
your
him for a
office?
second there. Why did you stop
There's
talking?
something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm remembering something now.
Back when we didn't have any
remember
jumps.
before this whole story got started. Back then I was different.
I didn't need
I
a
used to
jump
make
circle to
big
tell me that I could
decisions.
jump.
I was passionate. I was skeptical. I
did
weighed
the high
each
jump.
decision with
I did the
profound
vaulting pole.
thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me.
And you didn't even let
He
him
would make
jump.
the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason.
Yeah!
Then Stanley. Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps
Oh,
that's
no.
it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did
Top
make
10
for a
British people
wonderful
who need
companion,
therapy.
even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again.
Holy shit, he's
I want to go
reverse
back to how
pressing
it
the
used to
buttons.
be. Yes. I
He's
can be on my
unpressing the
own
buttons.
again.
Holy shit, it's
I
not
can
Stanley
do it.
anymore.
I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with.
It was pretty
You know
funny
what?
when he had that bucket.
Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
We'll find more
I
rats,
did
it'll be
enjoy
okay.
telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go.
Right then.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Right then. Will I still have my jumps now?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Nice!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
I
simply missed a memo.
Missed this ratio. Let's go!
No matter how hard
Infinite
Stanley
jumps!
looked,
Oh.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh no! Doors are but a suggestion. Game design is but a suggestion. Oh dear. This is what we in the industry call being just a bit funny. A little goofy, maybe. Oh no, the game gets confused. Oh, other way office. My favorite. Right, let's see. No Stanley. Bucket gets confused. We all get a little bit confused. I feel powerful, Stanley. Stanley clipped his head through the fucking ceiling. There we go. I'll just do that because I feel like it. Right then. Stanley realized that the window has collision. But what if? But what if? There must be a way. There probably isn't a way. Most windows have collision. Learn this well. Oh. I see. I see. I can sit on the funny windowsill. And that's it. That's all I can do. I can't go through. Right then. I can't get into room 417. I feel like maybe I need to assume all the... What's it? All the doors are solid. Okay. Okay. I see.
When Stanley came to a set of
Right
two
then.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Which ending do I want to do first? With the jumps. I've done tape recorder ending. I've done... Oh, what have I done? I want to see if I go into,
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
game's
and
ending.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
But what if I went on top of some boxes first, just to admire them? This was not the correct way to play the game, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Standing now in this incredible room,
Oh
Stanley
yeah,
for
this
the
room is
first
the
time
shit.
understood true happiness.
Woo!
Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it
Understandable.
came back, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We should also do Adventure Line with the jumps. Definitely.
Stanley was so bad
Here
at
we go.
following directions, it's
Da,
incredible
da,
he wasn't
da,
5
da,
years
da,
ago.
da.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
I like how
foot
you get a
here.
little bit left
I'm not
behind if
your
you jump on
enemy,
this.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
There's
but
no
the
way there's a
fact
way to
is
get over
the
to that
story has
other
been
bridge.
about nothing but you all
Nah,
this
there's
time.
nothing I can jump on to get there.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Sad.
Someone you've forgotten
I'm saddened
about.
by this.
Really? I was in
Really?
the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I told
Are
you once, I'll
that
tell you again.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes,
Why,
I am, Speedo.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Okay.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Uh-huh.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Right then.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Here we go. Here we go.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, he didn't.
I still don't think we're communicating
Nope.
properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out
Here we
there?
go.
You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Game
You
design!
see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building
Can
this
I get up
section
on
of
this
the map,
railing?
because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
I don't think so.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes, yes,
Do you
it
not think
was.
I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you
let's
wanted to
see.
see.
Let's
Help me
see.
here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable
jump on there.
desires of
I feel
yours.
very powerful
What would
today.
have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Vehicles?
Skill
Skill
trees?
trees?
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
If I jump down there,
Tell
it's,
you what,
it's probably...
Let me
I'm
take a stab in the dark. at
I'm
a
gonna
new
get
design,
stuck,
and
or
you
it's
can give
gonna
me some
respawn me.
feedback. There we
Whee!
go. A third option.
A third
this
option?
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Oh,
Go
no!
ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
About that. Have I got some news for you, buddy? Whee! Off I go! Leaps ahead! What are those funny white boxes doing? I do suppose we will never truly know. Oh dear. Oh dear. Shit, we leapt too far ahead. Oh dear. I guess I just keep walking. There is nothing here. There is nothing here. Sick! Paper! My favorite.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I want to get the phone
What could it
call. You
mean?
get a phone call sometimes.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
I've
simply missed a memo.
That one's green. That one says the word desk on it. I can't read. Right then. Are there any bucket endings I want to do with the jump? I know I don't want to do game's ending because I want to do the Firewatch bit. With the funny jump. Here we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach.
Stanley's gonna
Giddy in a
fucking
way
pass
he
out.
got
He needs to
eager
see
to
a
get
medical
back to
professional.
business. Stanley took the first open door
Here
on
we
his
go.
left.
Here we go. Right then.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years
Jerry, a
ago.
gentle reminder, this is the 5th time we've asked you to stop changing the font size to 2 when printing documents. Stanley cannot read it, please.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
Ugh.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you
Here we
all
go.
this time.
Is that
There's
so?
someone you've been neglecting.
Haha!
Really?
Trick shot.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
We'll
to
never
show
know.
you something beautiful.
We will never know what the bucket
Let me
ending is
prove
for
it.
games.
Let me prove
Gosh,
that I'm
you're not
on
a
your
stamp.
side. Give me a chance.
I mean, yeah. You just phase through these. That's great. Right then. Step ladders are not completely
Now
solid.
listen carefully,
Understand.
this
We'll
is
have a great
important.
day.
Stanley walked through the red door.
You want to let me in?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly.
No, we're
All right,
not.
Fine.
No,
Go
we're
ahead,
not.
Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out
yeah.
what lies at the end
yeah.
of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map.
Yeah, I wonder what those
because you were never
rectangles
supposed
were.
to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures.
strange.
Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Kinda, yeah. It was kind of funny.
I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better?
More
What did you
places
want
to jump.
See? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark.
I want to level up my jumping ability. I want to jump right up to the ceiling.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh, no. Oh, you can go outside this window. Okay, so these windows don't have collision. At least not in this ending. I see. Oh, this... Okay, so I'm guessing maybe they just put this room inside of that big room from earlier? I see. Okay. Let's go through here then.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Solid 3.
Of course, a 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion?
Yeah,
know?
he's calling me out
Any level
for just
of critical
reasons.
thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good?
Engagement with my surroundings.
Yes? Wonderful. Here,
One
based
day,
on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Can't jump on these
And to
ones.
be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
All right then. Oh yeah, the Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. I don't know what my voice was doing there. That's wonderful. Good old Neil. He got the coward ending. We're proud of him. Hold on. Let me just show you this if you haven't seen it. Here we go. This is you. Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. You are objectively ranked 9,328 out of 9,328 players worldwide. Friends list empty. Thanks, buddy. Let's go.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Neil's just walked through so many doors.
Honest answers, please.
There we go.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
What if I jump in the
you
baby
wouldn't mind
game?
taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches
I can't
the
jump
fire,
over this.
you fail. It's a
You're
very
a scam
meaningful
artist.
game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the artwork
I'm the baby
will really
now.
take notice. But of course,
Is there fire
the
damage in
message
this
of the
game?
game only becomes
No,
clear
obviously not.
once
Why
you've
would
been
there be?
playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you
I
give it
am
4
the
hours of
danger.
play to
The
make sure
baby's
it's
all grown
effective?
up. I
Be
am
sure to keep
bankruptcy.
notes on your experience.
Come hither. Yes. Yes.
You heartless bastard.
Takes
Did
one
you
to
do
know
it
one.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Definitely
because if
the
it's the
spite
latter,
thing.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that
Stanley
might
is
improve the
winning, Your Honor.
experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Cool story, bro.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
I know, right?
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Oh, yeah. This is the bit that I wanted to get to.
What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Right then. Oh! I don't know if it's... You turn up your screen brightness, you can see. It just hasn't taken me there. There we go, you can see it better now. It just hasn't taken me to the Firewatch bit. Okay. We're learning all sorts of fun things. You know what, we can go back through that later. I don't actually know if it's gonna change much.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I doubt you can get past the walls,
Stanley
honestly.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Waiting for the day Stanley 2 shows up. Here we go. I want to go see if the...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to go see if the thing in the bathroom's there.
Yet there was not a single
Just walk
person
over the table,
here
we're
either.
fine.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
That he did, for once.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Stanley was a speedrunner. Okay. Not there yet. I see. Right then. What if I go in here? Can I finally get to the top of the elevator if you... That sounds like one of those, you know... What's the word? Like internet urban legends that you would hear. Oh, you can get to the top of the elevator if you go in there and you jump. Because if you see... Stanley. Okay. But you can just imagine, like, if you jump 427 times in the elevator in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, you'll get the secret bonus hidden ending, where you get to see the serious room again. There is no such ending. Although, who knows, maybe there's another rat in this room.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Me!
What dark
It was
secret
me!
was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad
dark
behind
secret
the
of game
boss's
design.
desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin
Hold on.
number. 2845.
I understand, but I'm trying to break things
But
down.
of course, Stanley
What if?
couldn't possibly have known this.
Go, go. I want to... If I can get on top of the fireplace. And then it moves. Does Stanley fucking die? Go on. Go on.
Stanley just sat around
Oh, no,
twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Let's see how this works out. Whoever's watching through that camera is going to be very confused. Why is he standing on top of the fireplace?
2845.
How did he do this? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if there's full damage in the Stanley Parable. Soon.
Forgot. But it turns out that the panel's
There we
emergency
go.
override kicked in.
Let's see.
And the door just
Oh.
opened all by itself.
Oh,
And
I
Stanley
thought-
got the hell along with the story.
Never
Well,
mind.
whoop-de-doo.
It just gives up. It just gives up. Nice. I would too. Me. Oh well. Oh, if you do the press conference ending, I just realized. Oh, ho, 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 ho. If you get crushed, you get the secret ending.
Descending deeper
the
into the
bones
building,
ending.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his
Holy
job.
shit, that's a
Why did
double
he
jump
feel
in this
this
game.
now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question
I think the
would
game
not
got
go
a little bit
unanswered for long.
confused by the going downward thing. Let's see.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Let's do the press conference, and then I'll do the museum ending. Oh, I'm very smart. Here we go.
Whoops. Nope.
Nope.
Never mind. Stanley
Double
actually
jump?
got back into the
Come back
elevator
up?
and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he
He must
knew
just
that
be
it would
confused
just
when
lead back to his boss's
the
office?
lift is going down.
Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
It's a platformer now. It was always a platformer, for there are platforms for me to jump onto. Here we are back at it again. In the boss's office.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's
Boss's
office.
office.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator.
I know.
It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made
Oh,
to
wait, no,
come up
shit, I
here
didn't
and
do it
look at the
right.
office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that
8.
keen eye for
Incredible.
storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after
that is
the
not
other,
solid.
weaving
Slow.
a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm bolted
8.
to the edge of my seat.
Whee!
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Who could have
Ladies
guessed?
and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Yeah, it's just when you're moving down, the game gets a little bit confused. Nice.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No.
Spooky corridors
It's
aren't real.
time
They
once
can't
again
hurt me. I
to
can
go
jump.
back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Oh boy. Here we go. 8. Place your bets now, ladies. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Holy shit.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me.
He needs a
Give me a
moment.
time out here for a minute while I process this.
Understandable. Yeah. 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 Whoa. 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 Everybody clap.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Good job. You did it. 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 Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Okay,
All right.
great, cool.
I have fully come to terms with it.
Understandable.
I
Have a
have
great day.
made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
Slay.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
on you, buddy.
Sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is.
He's a very
breath
smart
of fresh
little dude.
air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh, we are winning. Everything changes when you just learn how to jump. Here we go. Good job. I did it. Here we go. Here we go. The way that it automatically just kind of gives up there.
You know what?
Oh.
I've just thought of something.
Oh, it's confused again.
Hold on,
Jumping's
let's
confused.
stop for a moment. Don't you realize
Jumping has been fixed.
it's the anticipation, Stanley?
Whatever
and
you
I,
say, buddy.
We have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator, but the suspense, the agony of waiting and
Sorry, I'm just trying to see if
anticipating
there's anything
and
I
having
can
to
latch
guess,
onto here
that's
to
the
jump.
real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't
sure,
we
why
take
not?
this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh boy.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
He's talking
They want
about you,
big,
definitely real.
explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Sure, why not?
But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters?
And you know
Why
what?
aren't we given
Netflix
time to
is
imagine
bad
the
and dumb.
surprises?
There
To
we
have to
go.
think
We're doing
and
hot
to
takes.
anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley.
Back
What
in
you
my
and I
day,
are
we
doing
had
right
to wait
now.
15
This is
years
the
for
most
another
exciting
installment of our
narrative
favorite
to be
whatever.
developed in years.
Back in
And
our
it's
day,
really
the
all
Stanley
because of
Parable
you.
came out in
You're the one who took
2013.
this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly,
Joke's on
I mean
you.
it. This is
Joke's on
unique
you.
and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
Is this jump
I want
surprising?
to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being
Okay.
fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why
I wish I
we're
could go
so
up those stairs,
starved
but,
for
you know, that's just
content
me.
that makes us feel sharp.
That would be the story
and
that I wanna
vital
read.
and alive.
Story of Stanley
That's
goes
why
on the
people
stairs.
like you so much, Stanley.
Stanley's death story.
Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a
I'm very
role
cool.
model, you know.
I'm a role
people
model.
look up to you.
People look up to me.
Which is why. Oh, I
I'm
didn't
definitely
know when
tall
to
enough for
spring
that.
this on
Yes,
you, but,
please believe
well,
me.
I've gathered a little press conference for you,
Oh.
so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life.
See,
Yes,
people
I
want to
know
hear me.
you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from
Oh my
the
God, I
beginning.
didn't know Off-Kai
They really look up to you, Stanley.
I didn't know they'd
don't
scheduled
know if you
Off-Kai
realize
early.
the
Oh my
impact
God.
you have on them. This is the kind
This is my
of
Off-Kai
gesture
panel
that
that
might
I'm
leave
definitely
a
doing.
tremendous impact on
For
them for the
Off-Kai.
better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh, good. Stanley, slay. Right then.
Okay, the room
Oh,
where we're
goodbye.
holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
But I think you'll find I can jump. Oh, hold on. Okay, slight issue. It appears these are too tall for me to jump over. Shit, hate it here. Unless. Da 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 da. Oh,
Ah, yes.
the
here it
Minecraft
is,
door
just
sound
through
effect
this
is beautiful.
door.
Can I? Will you let me? Please? Please? Maybe on the sign? Give me a sign? Is that... No, there's no way. Hold on. Let me in! I want to see my boy! Please! Hold on. I don't think I can. Shit. Hold on. Snipping tool, go! Zoom in! Enhance! Ba 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 ba. Hold on, wait, no, just pretend it was always here. Zoom in, enhance. What? Yeah, that looks normal. Zoom in, Stanley, enhance. Ba 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 ba. Ladies and gentlemen, a rat. He's back, Your Honor. He's back, and he's more rat than he's ever been in his life. Rat! If this game wasn't made by cowards, then they would have let me go over to see the rat. But I guess we can't have everything we want. The rat! How did you even see that? Eagle eyes, because eagles famously do like to eat rats. Maybe. Probably something like that. Something like rat. Never mind all rats. Here we go. She's winning, Your Honor. How I stopped climate change. I'm 11, by the way. Oh my god, he's just like me. He's doing great. Aren't we all now? I'm doing great because I get to do a funny jump.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm
Speak from the
really
rat.
proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Oh boy. Well, now I've got to look for more rats, buddy. Oh my god, he's just like me. Let's see. Can I read? I can't read, but it's a 5-star thing. Story. Stanley. I love the way you ride elevators. Oh, he's winning, Your Honor. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. An office building infested with rats. Let's go! Oh, the desire to just throw Stanley off of this place is very strong. Holy shit, it's the dude that came up with pizza. Right, but there's one bit in the... there's the very last bit in this ending that is the thing I really want to see. Here we go. Woo! Sensory overload, let's go! Right. Go. How much time? I just can't jump off. I came all the way here and for what? God, it's so loud. He's not alright. Okay, as it turns out, you can't jump into... Stanley is not allowed to crowd surf. Welcome to Off-Kai!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'll get to you. Oh! Oh! What? I think the office got a bit confused. Hold on. Oh my god, long corridor, my beloved. Should I do a bucket ending? Nah, let's do it.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
No, I think maybe, just maybe, the office has got a little bit confused. This is not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. There is no employee lounge.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
We are slaying,
Still
Your Honor.
no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Here we go.
Perhaps his boss's office was coming to a staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Right then, I want to do the museum ending with the bucket. Here we go.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Here
Stanley
we
was
go.
once again stunned
2,
to discover
8,
not an indication
4,
of any
5.
human life.
Slay.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
The bucket is
Was
very
it that the
smart.
bucket knew all
Here we
along?
go.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Right then. I don't think there's anything I can break in the bucket press conference ending. In the what it's like to press the number 3 on the keypad over and over again ending.
The elevator raced downward.
John
plummeting
Dragon,
towards
CEO
an
of Dragons,
unknown
welcome to
fate.
the membership.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Stanley double
Soothing
jumped.
him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he
Stanley
would
did
be
a
right.
flip.
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
All is deja vu. Right then. Museum ending.
Stanley
Here
and
we
the
go.
bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind
Unless...
Control Facility.
No, let's do this. Now there's going to be 3
Although
British
this
people.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Oh, I thought I was stuck there for a second. Hold on. This thing has a funny hitbox. Okay, we've learned this. Everything's gonna be bucket. Everything's gonna be
The door
jumping.
behind them was not shut. Stanley and the
I don't think
bucket
there
still
was a
had
door.
every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Cool story, bro. Whee.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Yeah, we do that. We're funny. We're quirky like that. Right then. Obviously. We gotta see. Can we escape this ending? So I'm starting to get the idea that maybe I can't.
As the machine
and
whirred
now I'm
into
going to be
motion
very
and
disappointed.
Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be.
Let me out,
to be
please.
sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket.
Here we
but
go.
what use is a sense of ease
There's
when
nothing
you're
to
about
grab
be crushed
onto.
to death?
Ah.
This is what Stanley thought to
That's
himself.
disappointing.
And he
I want
sort
to
of
see if I can
kicked
get on one of the
himself for wasting
catwalks.
so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
I know, right? Yeah.
Farewell, Stanley.
And
cried
there's the
narrator,
third British person.
as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Yeah, there's just
In
nothing
a
that I can,
single
like,
visceral instant,
jump off of here.
The bucket's life
it's a
came
bit
to
too
an
tall.
end as it was crushed
You think you can do it on these
violently
things,
to
but
death.
no. Right then. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Bye! Here we go. Where are we going? What do we want? We are the Stanley Parable. What if, hypothetically, we... Nice. Nice. The at least you tried ending. At this point, Stanley was knowingly throwing himself off of the map, making the game impossible to complete. Yeah, it is like that. Well, if I can't jump out of the funny elevator, I can't do the thing I was wanting to do, which
All
is
of his
avoid death.
co-workers were
So, I
gone.
guess we die.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's raining. Rain ending. Oh. Rain is fake and not real. Ending. It's my favorite one. Bye-bye. So some windows have a hitbox and some of them don't. This one doesn't. This one does even. And that's okay, even though I'm very angry about it. Stanley. Oh, no, it's upside down. Knowing your city, I know nothing. Bold of you to assume. Right then. Actually, should I take the bucket? Let's take the bucket. Here we go. Rain isn't real. Average British
Warmth
cope.
spread through Stanley's arms.
I'm
With the bucket in his
fine.
arms again, he was home.
What if Stanley and the bucket want to watch room 417?
Stanley took the bucket with him into this little hallway and closed the doors. This was their hideout. No one would ever find them here.
We're chilling.
Of course, no one would ever find them anyway because everyone was missing.
Absolutely.
But Stanley chose to ignore this fact and instead focus on how cool the hideout was.
We are thriving.
Just him and the bucket. Two renegade heroes against the world.
Absolutely.
Inside their secret, undetectable
Undetectable
hideout.
hideout.
Here, next to room 417. What a treat.
We are thriving, Your Honor. I wish... Why did you have to make the indoor windows impenetrable and the outdoor windows, which have nothing behind them, not? William!
Ah, no, apparently not.
Actually, I think you'll find. You're a coward and I hate you, not clickbait. Right then.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and
I know
entered
which
the
one we
door
can
on
do.
his left.
I know which one we can do.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
But
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I kind of want to test all the windows now.
And here it was. Had the bucket
It's not a
turned
window,
out to
that's
be
blinds.
correct? Was this better than the meeting room?
Here we go.
Yes, Stanley. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
We absolutely did that, yes. Can I get stuck here? No? You're a coward!
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found
Oh,
your way here.
hello?
I knew
Let me in.
you'd find this place eventually.
Oh, there's an invisible wall
You
there,
see,
okay.
your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come
Understandable.
together here because we care about you very much.
How this
It's
ending.
this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just
Oh,
sequel
the serious room
content.
is here.
We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
Fake
because
fire
that's
PNGs,
what
my
fans
beloved.
want from
Look
a
at
sequel.
them go!
They want more of their favorite jokes, not
Nice.
this bucket that
That's
they've
my
never
favorite
seen
joke.
before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want
Hi.
another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
This is what the fans want, you coward! Hello there. You are just a little hater. Yeah, and... There we go. Does your wife really love you if she won't let you stand directly on top of her head? Do 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 do. Is there a way for me to get over that funny thing? Yes, there is, lol. Off I go. I'm behind the lift now, suckers. This is a good game. I enjoy this video game. We're having a fun time in this video game experience. Whee! There we are. We care about you, Stanley. Yeah. The fucking pencil sharpener. Some deep Stanley lore right there. Here we go.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Yes. Ah, the assets are here. Oh, we do have fun. We do have fun phasing through the wind. God, the music's it's just so loud. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. It's so loud. Can I get on there? I don't think so. Is the fun here? I think the fun was in the last one, actually.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
God, you get
Don't
me,
you
man.
remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Wow, the epitome of comedy.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do
Oh,
it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Ah, exposed developer textures, my beloved. That makes sense. They want to make the windows solid in this ending. There's no reason you'd be able to get anywhere close to them. Da 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 da. Right then. We love a funny ceiling. Here we go. Let's see. You.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
You.
This is the Bucket
The
Destroyer.
bucket destroyer. And now the...
I think it'll make a wonderful new
jokes on
addition
you,
to the
buddy.
rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
The
True,
Stanley
it
lore?
also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed
You know what
out
also
character
wasn't in the
with so
original
much
game?
personality
Me going
that to
over
me,
here.
it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Bye-bye.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
Cool story,
Surely
bro.
you don't need me to spell it out for you.
Cool story, bro.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket.
Cool
and
story,
then pop
bro.
it into the machine when you're ready.
I'm leaving. Cool story, bro. I guess you could just say cool story, bro, to the narrator and he'd be happy, honestly. I'm leaving. Goodbye forever. Nice. Good for you. Is there anything here? Anything of interest? I think... Is there meant to be no dialogue, or is he just getting a little bit confused? Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Right. Can I get back up here? Please. Yes, I can.
Now listen to me. It's
Okay.
crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows.
Relatable.
That is its singular personality trait.
He's just like me.
Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the bucket destroyer, you would see
has it
that its
already
desire
played
to
its whole
crush
thing?
buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and
not even
nuance
making
that it's
sound
really
anymore.
like 10 personality traits. What other object in
It's
this
trying.
game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of bucket destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after
Oh,
this.
we love the bucket destroyer
Okay,
lore.
the bucket destroyer is
way
getting
he's
very
just
upset now.
screaming.
You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters
Yeah.
like the Adventure Line or the bucket destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it,
Just
the
a bit
fans, Stanley.
confused.
Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
I think it just got a little bit confuzzled there, maybe.
The bucket destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous
07.
things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now.
F.
Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Good for you. Ah, right then. That was fun. I had fun ruining the progression of that ending. Right then. Hello? Hello?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness
Yes, this is the one that I
Foundation.
wanted.
We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah, and I think now, if I restart the game... Shit. Yeah! Boxes! Woo! Hold on. Hold on. And now what do you have to say? Oh!
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work.
Understandable.
The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere.
We've been scammed.
Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Understandable, we've been scammed though. These books aren't even real! You scam artists! I'll never forgive you, not clickbait. Bye! Right then. Stanley jumped over the boxes. Shush! Right then. Fake boxes! I'll never be the same again. I'll never be the same again. You. Can I get through now? Now that it's boxes? No, why not? Why would this not change anything apart from the obvious reasons why? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love video game. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Right, what to do now?
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Absolutely.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to
This
his coat.
cannot
This was not the
continue.
correct way to the meeting room. But
We've
Stanley
had
felt
enough
the
of this
bucket
shit.
calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
The place to be is anywhere outside the bounds of reality, please. Here we go.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No.
You
never
know,
mind.
Crows
The
should
bucket
pay me
was
for
wrong.
ruining their game.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to
Wait,
the
can I?
meeting room.
Can I speedrun?
No,
No, these
Said the
these are
bucket.
solid.
don't
Sad.
go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The
cargo
cargo
lift,
lift,
yes.
Go,
Go to the-
there. Go to the cargo lift.
Good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Or did he? Go to the cargo lift. He's just like me. Here we go. Right, let's commit a crime.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see,
so
there's a sign right there.
Damn
It
it.
says, no buckets past this point. Stanley,
Are we
how
looking at
could
the
you
same
think
sign?
it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket
Oh, that
and
is
what
true.
isn't a bucket?
They didn't tell me about that when I was doing my A
A
levels,
lot about your
man.
behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my
My O
goodness,
levels, whichever one
I
it
think
was.
we have to do something about it. This
Wait, can I
misunderstanding
do something
could
about
have
it, you say?
dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Oh, well, we tried. Oh, now I'm standing on the right side of the fence. Hoorah. Ah, yeah, it's time for America's favorite game
Now then,
show.
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simply enough,
Is that
right?
so?
This should tell us everything we'll ever need
that
to
so?
know about what is or is not a bucket.
I see.
Okay, let's begin.
Is this a
Item,
bucket?
Is this a bucket?
Bucket this... Elbows ratio? Hold on. I wanna... You know what she's doing. Leaving. Bye. Right. Please? 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 It's hard to see. Everything's fucking pitch black in here. I can jump up on here. And then I can do nothing else. I see. Oh. I wanted to go into the audience. See if there's any more rats there. Rats. Oh well. Yeah, no, that's not a bucket.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Wow, Hololive looking kind of different.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
What do you think, I'm stupid? Of course it isn't!
Correct. It is a 3D
Honestly,
printed
amateurs.
recreation of a
Honestly.
bucket, not an actual bucket.
Bucket VTuber when? It's only a matter of time.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
You cannot fool me.
Correct. This
This
is a bucket.
She is correct. Nice.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
I think that's a tractor, but I'm only like 85% sure.
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket.
Nice.
To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was
Yeah.
starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you.
I think
Thank you
I've got
for not
100%
making me
so
look like
far.
an idiot. Okay, next one.
How could you? Go on.
Is this a bucket?
Yeah, probably. There we go.
Correct. This is
I
a
did my homework. They did teach me about this in my old house.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
God, I don't think so.
Trick question.
Damn it.
Both. Gotcha.
What the fuck? Scammed? Well, I did as best I could.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Oh, do you want me to come and help you find it? Just let me out! No, it's not a bucket.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here.
Exactly.
Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket.
Absolutely.
Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket,
no, here he
that
goes.
makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true.
Oh, no.
Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight,
Oh, no.
Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
I didn't study for this one. Good no.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm too confused to even sort it out.
He's just like
I've lost
me.
all sense of perspective.
Who even
What
is a bucket?
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence. And
So
yet
I'll
now
be
I'm
leaving
somewhat
now.
adrift.
Oh.
Do
I
any
just
of
can't.
us know what a
Slay.
bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Maybe we're all buckets.
Stanley, I
Maybe the
can't
real
keep
buckets were
doing
friends we
this.
made along the way.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Cool.
I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
Yeah.
I can't have that. I'm
They
sorry.
do be like that
I'm
sometimes.
going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
Goodbye. Ray traced friend. I don't know what ray tracing is. It's okay.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Did you hear that in the
My
background?
God, I had no idea. How could... Except me.
I can walk.
I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still
I can
here.
walk.
You're not a bucket either.
I can still go.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not
The
buckets.
screen just went black.
Yes, I actually feel much
I'm pressing
more at
space
ease
and I'm
right
pressing the
now.
arrow keys.
It's delightful to get some clarity on
You can
that
hear
issue,
like very
but it doesn't
faintly the
change
bucket
fact
bucket
that we
walking
haven't
sound or
got
the
a
jump
game.
sound.
So, tell you what.
You know what?
I'll
Maybe it is.
reset everything.
That means the bucket
we'll
is.
put back all of the buckets.
Holy shit! That
okay?
means canonically the
And
bucket
we'll
isn't
know
a bucket.
that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information
Because
might
when
do
you're
to
walking-
a person. All right, here we go.
Okay, I couldn't get a good way of showing you that. I mean, it sounds, so what was I gonna do? There wasn't a good way to show you that. But you could still hear the bucket sound while you were walking, but he erased all the buckets. Which means that canonically, the bucket is not a bucket. We've unlocked new Stanley lore today.
My God, the bumpscosity in here is absolutely overwhelming.
God, I know, right?
You people have got to be nuts. How can you stand this much bumpscosity?
Wee. Juna, are you jumping? Juna, I told you not to watch this. If you want to play this game. Oh no. Juna, shit. Oh, now she knows that there's bumpscosity in the game. Oh, it's completely gonna ruin the experience for her. Goodbye. There we go. I've saved someone else. This is a bucket. Crisis time. Thank you, JT. I'm not going to be thinking about that for the rest of the day. Definitely not. Anything the light touches is a bucket. Right. Should I do one more ending and then we can see if it'll let me do the damn epilogue. What endings haven't I got? It's mainly bucket ones. It is mainly bucket ones. We've got to do...
The good old bucket. Just stand.
We've got to
in
do the best
bucket,
ending.
Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Oh, and how thrilling it is.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
We've got to do the best ending. We've got to do the good ending. With the bucket.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's
I like
warmth
just
and
walking
comfort
up the
now
table.
more than ever. Perhaps
Rin
his
is a
boss's
bucket.
office
Don't
was
do
where,
this
coming
to me.
a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to
Don't
the
do
boss's
this to
office.
me, man! Just checking. Nope. Yeah, me too.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the
Stanley
bucket
had
knew
the
all along?
skills to speed
Was
on
the
the
bucket
game.
guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
And as we all know, we are very logical here. I'm very emotional, but also very logical. So, oh no! Can I show the Raphael Parable trailer? This game has shoes. I love shoes. Oh my god!
Stanley and the
shopping,
bucket walked
shopping.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I think this trailer. I think the Stanley Parable is a game that has some of the best trailers just ever.
The lights rose
For
on an
anything.
enormous room
At
packed
all.
with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Speedrun. Oh, you could get the speedrun achievement
The
even faster.
monitors
with this
jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Slay.
Everyone in the office was being
buckets.
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears
There we
as
go.
Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be... Was the bucket under the mind
That was
control
confused.
facility's influence
It's like,
as
what are you
well?
doing, buddy?
Had the bucket been told to do things
There
it
we
didn't
go.
wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I know, right?
These
Wow, I'm
questions
14
raced
and this is deep.
furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Slay.
No!
No!
He screamed into the bucket.
There are
he
no-
couldn't accept it. His own life in
The
someone
lift's a little
else's control.
confused.
Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one
Here we
friend
go.
in the entire world. At this point,
Mind your
he
step,
could
Ren, you
trust
don't
no
have
one
control here.
except
I'll show you who
for the
controls
bucket.
the jumps. I'll show you who's controlling this jump. This
But here was the proof.
slay.
The heart of the
No, I
operation.
can't jump on this peg. Never
Controls
mind.
labeled with
Thank you for the
emotions,
super chat, Tech Bird.
happy or sad or content.
I'm very content right now.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past
Understandable. Have a
began to
good
sink
day.
in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Or would it?
For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way. And the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Or did they?
But at the last
best
second,
ending.
the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley
System
gasped
fell.
in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take
System
over the
fell.
machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly
Terrifying.
an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Yeah.
Birds. Silly.
Silly
birds.
birds!
The control buttons became active again.
Oh my god. Look at those silly, silly birds. I can go no further back. Understandable. Can I get on this railing? That's the next question. I'll have to find something that lets me. This is the best ending. The stream is more British than usual. We found a way. Science finds the answers. Thank you. Thank you, Cool Cat Jones, for the super chat. These birds are for you. Holy shit.
Stanley
They
flipped
are
through
so
one video
silly.
of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him.
Look,
This wasn't
welcome
a
back to
mind
Club
control
Penguin.
facility at all. It was a facility for
Let's get a
monitoring
better look at
and
those birds.
surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Ah, yeah.
The mind controls were only a facade,
A
to
facade.
disguise its true intentions.
Oh, look at those low-res
The bucket
penguins, my
name is all
beloveds.
wrong. Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands.
Oh, we are
the one
winning,
who
Your
had
Honor.
pointed him towards this incredible
Oh.
discovery.
This incredible
Stanley and the bucket
discovery.
never
Some
found
textures are
freedom
loaded
because
out.
they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
There are only two endings that Stanley is explicitly happy in, and it's the freedom ending, where he escapes, which is technically the true ending, and Silly Birds. And that means that canonically, Silly Birds is one of the best possible endings in the entire game. Your Honor,
All of his
we're winning.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
Oh.
to go to the meeting room.
It's raining.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't think so. You don't see any rain out here? Incredible. Incroyable. Stanley is canonically happy. Right then. I want to see. Please save my jumps. I doubt it will, but please save my jumps. The Stanley Parable 2. Oh my god, what's this funny button? I don't think the jump circle appears in this. Oh well, let's play it anyway. Epilogue. I can tell you the Stanley lore. Many, many years later. Uh-huh. Yes! Whoa! I didn't actually think it was gonna save. I didn't think it was gonna save my jumps. Oh, Your Honor, we are slaying. Woo! Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Jumps where there should be no jumps. I can jump on top of this. I can jump on top of the fire and see for miles around. Incredible. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, absolutely beautiful. Nice. Nice. It's very easy to get on top of that. It's kind of a slope. It's like a cone. Okay, things have taken a turn. If I jump, no, I'm not pushed backwards. I see. Come on, get me on top of this chair. Oh, get me on top of this chair, actually. I've changed my mind. I see. Wow. God, it's so loud! Okay, that's great. The sequel's pause. That's Stanley. Who's Stanley, bro? Ah. Video games. The full moon, it's gorgeous. Right then. Here we go, Cracks Knuckles. What a beautiful day it is to be the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Right then. Here comes the real shit. Je suis dans l'air, mémorisant. Oh! You don't have collision. Or a fun time trying to figure out how to render that. Nice! Obviously, we gotta go get our boy. Obviously, we gotta go get our guy. Here we go. The real question is, how does Stanley survive without water or food for years? It's okay, he's a VTuber, he doesn't need it. I will sit here now, in peace. Oh, unless... Je suis jumping. Okay. I wonder how far you can walk before the game just kind of gives up. I don't have the patience to find that one out. Now I've shown you how to exploit the Stanley Parable with infinite jumps. God, I'm actually really happy that it... I didn't think it was actually going to let me have my silly jumps in the epilogue. I thought by going to the main menu that would have reset. And there's nowhere that has the jump circle in the epilogue, I don't think. Oh, look at these bucket lighting effects. Nice. Nice. The Stanley Parable 2. Now with more Parable. I see no god up here. Other than me. Whee! At least the memory zone has collision, unlike that other big building in the desert. Here we go. We are looking for things with collision, boys. Here we go. These windows are solidly... Oh, God. You don't even need to jump to get inside of this light. This... Oh, no. You do not even need to be able to jump to just clip inside stuff in this room. Very nice. Very well done. Yeah. In loving memory. Oh no, the BAFTAs are gone. Sad. Right then. Here we are. Yeah. Whee. Wait. Okay, you can't get up there unless you're very smart. And then... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Stanley clipped under the map. Stanley? Stanley was underneath the map. But then he got back into being in the map again. Nice. What have you done? I've won. Very well done, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. Here we go. Review The Stanley Parable 2. Sorry I haven't been blogging too much. By Cookie 9. We all remember Cookie 9, our favourite Stanley Parable character. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. When the first game teamed with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is a dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fanbase, rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable. The sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole? Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about the enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve from... Okay. I'm sure he liked the game. I'm sure he had a good time. Cat dog born. I'm sure I had no hand in this. The Mammal Times. It's my favorite newspaper. I'm sure my sliders had no, you know, impact on that whatsoever. Whee! Wait. No, I'm meant to be able to walk up there again. Okay. You.
Jim.
We'll come back to that. Get in the green! Frog juice. Nice. Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. When the Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise. But a disastrous critical and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted the developers to rethink their ambitions, as outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press release. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been farther from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insultive creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Something. The Stanley Parable 2 received the lowest aggregate scores in video game history, second only to Ernesto's Tiny File adventure. It contained like 30 gigabytes of new content, that one. But because of the name, it just didn't perform very well. Where's my boy?
Stanley.
Nice. Oh, there we go. Remember to press all the buttons. One is different. You fool. You thought I didn't know the Stigler and Lorraine law? Give me them! Give me them! They're mine now! Nice. There we go. Hello, you. Stanley tried clipping into the map again. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Can I break the epilogue, please? Go on. Go on, you Stigler and Loreens, you. Sand. No way in hell I can get back up there. Nice. Oh well, I tried. And you know what? Maybe... Ah, oh, nice camera angle. I didn't realize the trigger for that camera move was quite there. 0 out of 10, unplayable. Hello again. It's nice to see you, but it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developers said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise. What nonsense! The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. The Stanley Parable 3. Straight up curse of the co-workers. Wacky co-workers. I always thought wacky wasn't spelled with an H. Return to escape. Curse of the Zone. Beyond Electrode. The last ever the last ever co-workers. Curse of the co-workers honestly sounds pretty funky. The Stanley Parable 3, Curse of the Co-workers. It's absurd. I love it. He's just like me. Each time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. I'm fully on board with this one, buddy. Good. Then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you that broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I don't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see? I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself. Forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. Then there's only one last thing we need to do. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable 3, Curse of the Co-workers. Nice. It's so dumb. This game is so dumb. Ah, yeah. Right then. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Good for you. Right then. And we still have our jumps.
Co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hello, new content, my best friend. Let me in, you fucking dick. I just wanna jump on some boxes and have a good time. Oh, we can go straight to the Stanley Parable too. More like the Sleigh Parable. The Stan Sleigh. I can't jump off that. Very sad. Thunderbird, thank you for the super chat. Good evening, my prince. And what a good evening it is. Thank you. Oh no, I can't jump. Sad. It's okay. We'll be okay.
You see, Stanley,
New content.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
What does that mean,
and
new
about how
content?
roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe
Is this
version
where we
has
send the
turned out to
pre-orders?
be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark.
Wait,
And
hold
any
on.
new-
Wait, Mr. Narrator. Wait, before we do that. Thank you for the super chat. Hold on. I've remembered.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others.
Sure.
So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Good for him. What was I actually going to do? I've completely... No, I remember. Okay, good for you, new content. New content? What does that mean, new content?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a
Here we go.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The goldest of comets, welcome to the membership. I'm in a barrier right now. I do hope you can forgive that. Did it work? Oh! New memories, though. Scary. I see. I see. Hold on, what if I... Oh, we've really done it now, boys.
Stepping in.
No, he's not. There we go. Beautiful. Right then. Content from a long time ago. Oh god, no, I'm fading out! Ah! I see.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra
We can
Deluxe
just go back
content
here.
turned out to be? Well, it got
Slay.
me thinking about the past.
We can do
and
my
how
favorite
much better
thing.
the Stanley Parable used
Breaking
to
the
be.
Dark Souls
So
area.
I made something special and tucked it away
Just
here where the
read
game's
on that
developers
memory
won't
zone,
find it.
clipping through
Just
the
our
fucking
little
ground.
secret. Take a look.
Nice. Nice trees. Literally unplayable. No.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all? Where are we going today? The
Where
bucket
are we
asked.
going today?
Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be... Stanley clutched
Sure.
the bucket tightly
Why
to
not?
his chest and
into
entered
the
the
memory
door on his
zone.
left.
Will it let me go back to... What was the other thing? What was the other thing there? I think it was
Still
the first
no one
new
was
content.
here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his
Here we
boss's
go.
office was coming to a staircase.
I just wanna see if
Stanley
it'll
and
let me take the
walked
bucket with me to new
upstairs
content.
the boss's office.
Wait, you can do that normally, can't you? There we go. Can you get the bucket in the memory zone? Wait, hold on, what does that say? Memory lubricant. Oh dear. Just in case your brain has friction, I don't know. Let's see. Can you? Let's see if I can take the bucket to the memory zone. Oh no, never mind, the bucket is she's just gone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Never mind. Right then, why don't we try doing new content?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yippee!
What could it mean?
The whiteboard
Stanley
ending!
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Give me that.
A good bucket. A strong,
Strong
bucket.
bucket.
A
A
humble
humble
bucket.
bucket.
A committed bucket. A bucket of culture and distinction.
Absolutely.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I want to try doing the speedrun ending. Not the speedrun ending, the
Still
speedrun
no one was
achievement
here.
as well.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and
So we'll
comfort
need to play
now
the
more than
freedom
ever.
ending a couple of times
Perhaps
in a
his
row.
boss's office was coming to a staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the
To his
boss's office.
Did he now? Did he now? New content. Oh, I get to keep the bucket during this. Press space to jump. Why me? Why me?
Hello, and thank you for playing the
Stanley
Stanley Parable
Ultra
Ultra Deluxe.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. I like just repeating
The Stanley
dialogue.
Parable
It's
Ultra
silly.
Deluxe
I'm
features
silly.
exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of
Whatever.
the Stanley Parable,
Oh!
delighting audiences
Oh, no!
the world over. Please,
Oh!
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable
New content?
Ultra Deluxe.
What does that mean, new content? Oh no. Oh dear. I see. Oh well. At least I get to go up here now. Whee! I love video games. If I go over here, do I trigger the flag for more dialogue? Help me! Mr. Narrator, I fell over! Stanley hated even the thought of the new content so much, he threw himself off the moving platform to avoid it. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very content. Let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I do the speed run?
When Stanley came to a
Just
set
by
of
having
two
done
open
that.
doors, he
Just by
entered
getting
the door
dog
on his
mode.
left.
I don't know. I could not tell you how.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Sorry.
Feeling a
If
wave
I get
of disbelief,
with the power of
Stanley
jumps and the
decided to go
whiteboard
up to
ending
his
room.
coming to a staircase,
Because that does
Stanley
actually.
walked
Ah,
upstairs
no!
to his boss's
That does
office.
actually shorten the amount of time that it takes to get up here. 11111.
The moment he entered his manager's office,
He sure
Stanley
did.
froze in his tracks. Not
Well,
a
let me do
living
this.
soul anywhere.
Slay.
Stanley was in such a rush
Damn
to get
it!
through the story
You're a
as quickly
hater!
as possible, he
You're a
didn't even
hater!
have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Oi, 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 oi.
Isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments
You're not
with some
healthy.
calming new age music.
Sewage Lilies by Claude Monet. No, by Claude Money. Sorry, misread that one. And what else do we have? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Feeling
Excuse me.
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked
We'll never
forward
know.
into the opened passageway.
Next time you come here, it'll be faster. That is true. I think I do have to... Do I need to do the ending for that to kick in? Probably. Claude Money. My boy.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
Nice.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Hold on. But what if? Bye. What if? Eh. Oh.
Aha! You've
I
made it
have
to the
to.
bottom of the Mind
I have
Control
to.
Facility. Welcome! You see,
I had
back
to.
when the Stanley Parable first launched
No,
in
let's see if
2000
that stops him from from being a pain in the ass. No, long hallway. And I'm
Hi, Stanley.
okay. That's just my wife. I don't care.
Let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today.
Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
When Stanley came to a set
You
of two
jumped off
open
the
doors,
catwalk.
he entered the door on his
You
left.
should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be
Yet there was not
a
a single
bug,
person
but
here
now
either.
it's an ending.
Feeling a wave
now
of
it's an
disbelief,
ending.
Stanley decided to go
And
up to
I
his boss coming to a
believe in you.
staircase.
I
Stanley
believe in
walked
your
upstairs to
ability
his
to
boss's
cross
office.
this barrier and chase your dreams. Railings don't
Okay,
mean
I think we all know the drill by now.
anything.
Blah, blah, blah.
Good
Dark
job, you
secrets,
did
the
it.
keypad,
Good
Stanley
job,
pushes some
you
buttons.
did it.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
look, it's a new
nice.
passageway. Quelle surprise.
Quelle surprise. No, I can just reset the game now. Here we go, speedrun time. What if? Wait, what if? Trust me here. Trust me here. Trust me here. Trust me here. Yes!
All of his co-workers were gone.
Dog
What could it
percent.
mean?
We're playing
Stanley
dog percent.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Trust me here.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Dog percent speedrun. No.
Yet there was
Speedrun.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Yes.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
Go,
upstairs to
bastard.
his boss's office.
I've got to remember, that doesn't actually make it quicker. At least not when I'm doing it. Okay, cool. There we
Here's
go.
the door. Just
go. Yes! Speedrun skip! I picture an actual doggo running through. Well, Potty's played this game, so... Nice.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Slay.
The lights rose on an enormous
control
room
slay
packed with
facility.
television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Speedrun!
Now the monitors jumped to life.
I'm winning!
Their true nature revealed.
This is how you
Each
win!
bore the number of an employee in the building.
Is it coming up?
Stanley's
I can't see it.
co-workers.
Yes,
the
it is.
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley,
I feel powerful.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant this
nothing.
mind control.
Where freedom meant
facility.
skipping
It was too
part of the
horrible to
game.
believe it couldn't be true.
Hello.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
They
He
just don't
refused to
close.
believe it. He couldn't
jump off if I
accept
wasn't
it.
doing speedrun.
His own life in someone else's control? Never.
It's not letting me go.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Did I
Was it
break
even
something by going on the
possible?
lift early?
Had
No!
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
It's not letting me go.
But here was the proof.
No, never mind.
The heart of the
a bit
operation.
weird.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Once again, I'm feeling
Walking,
very content.
Eating, working. All of it monitored
Noodle
and
stream
commanded from
takeover.
this
Oh my god,
very
it's just like
place.
him, my
and
boy.
as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that
Here we
this
go, here we go.
machinery would never again exert its terrible...
Cool story, bro. Please. Yes.
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it over? Hooray! And I
He
can
had
still
won.
jump.
He had defeated
If I jump
the
over this
machine,
thing.
unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments
Oh,
away.
I'm winning.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange
He's telling like
building
the
hold?
Stanley lore, and I'm just
But
like,
as
woohoo!
sunlight streamed into
Yippee!
the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to
Okay, I can't-
understand, but to
I
let
can't
go.
stand on these funny railings.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Can't get over there. Okay.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
And maybe he will be
And
a
that was all he needed to know. It was
Okay.
perhaps the only thing worth
jump.
knowing.
Jump.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yes! Speedrun,
Stanley
I got the
felt
achievement.
cool
Nice.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now,
I'm winning.
that things were meant to happen.
Your Honor,
And Stanley
Stanley is happy
happy.
because he got the world record. Speedrun! Oh, I finally got the beat the game achievement. It only took me several years. Woohoo! Ah, nice. Shaden, thank you for the super chat. Rin, big fan. Love your streams, but I have to ask, how does your crown even work? It's not even like resting on your head with a band of metal. It's just pointy bits that look quite uncomfortable. Dark magic, the secrets of which I cannot divulge the divulge the specifics of.
Wait.
Also,
Stanley
pure
thought to
speedrunning
himself.
power. Thank you very much
Am
for the
I
super chat.
sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Did he leave the oven on? Woohoo! One more time. One more time. Stanley. There can be a Stanley that just goes over there. And sadly, no. Now, let me tell you the Stanley lore, okay? We're just going to do this now. Paper. Some of the Stanley lore might be on that paper. I just can't read it. But I'll tell you something. Employee number 432. As one of the devs said, they have not given him much to work with here. My man has a lamp, a pencil sharpener, and sometimes a balloon. He's not doing well. Let me also inform you. My man has a pencil sharpener and no pencils. You know who does have pencils, by the way?
No.
Stanley.
No, the orders were still missing. For now.
For now. So let me tell you the deep Stanley lore. And the deep Stanley lore is that basically, and I am simplifying here, but basically employee 432 was driven so mad by the absolute torment of having a pencil sharpener but no pencils to sharpen that they inevitably went so insane that they became the settings person who sets the time for you. There is a lot more to it, but that is Stanley lore. That's why, in the epilogue, if you check the desk number, I believe it's 432. Stanley lore is wild. And you know what the real Stanley lore is, though? Me being on this table. Sick. I can't get through this window. It's solid. That guy with one face. Aren't we all welcome to the membership? It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. Goodbye. Goodbye, office. Oh, you can just go around here. Oh, it's just one big room. Stanley was in the void. Cool Stanley, bro. And then one more time. You know what? Let's make this the last funny thing we do. Because there's one more funny
when
thing
Stanley came to a set
that
of
I
two
know
open
we can
doors,
do that will be
he
interesting.
entered the
if you
door on
haven't
his
seen it.
left.
Here we go.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Coming to a
office.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We're gonna do a little funny thing I like to call weep. No. Weep. I like to call weep.
Here's the door.
No, it's not. Bye-bye. If I go in here... Okay, the narrator's canonically just, like, stuck in there now. But if I go this way, I can... Bye. I can canonically, as the kids say, just give up. The door's closed here, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh well, we tried. I like the... the new stairs navigation by just falling over them. Here we go. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. Here we go. And I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. New content doesn't mean anything. Man. The narrator's stuck in there, so he didn't say Stanley picked up the bucket. Right then. Off we go. Yippee! Woohoo! Let me show you something if you weren't already aware of it. Here we go. Narrator is kill. Where were you when Stanley went through window? Nice. Stanley was lost. Unplayable. What about? Oh! Stanley won. Stanley was on the wrong floor. And the lighting engine was getting very confused. Here we are. Here we go. It's still confused. Can I just walk back up to the floor I was allegedly on the first time? Yes. Ah, nice. I didn't realize it actually had a collision. Huh. Where is Stanley even going anymore? He's going straight down to hell. I think the barriers are too tall for me to actually jump up on them and fall down the middle. But you know what? We can fall down the edge, and that's basically as good. Oh, no collision thing. Also, the lighting isn't having the best time right now. Yeah, so, Where am I? Where am I? Stanley couldn't see shit. Stanley seriously couldn't see shit right now. Stanley had no idea where in the bloody hell he was going. Nice. Spooky. You thought we were going through the spooky corridor? No. I think the further down you get, the more... And that's just a brick wall. Nice. And I can jump down here. And now I'm at the bottom of the map. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. I did it! I broke the Stanley parable with infinite jumps! Oh my god, just like on the thing. I think that's a good place to end. I think that's a very funny... I think that's a very funny thing that I've just done. I can't believe I haven't seen any YouTube videos of people doing this kind of thing. It seems interesting. Do you want to make a video? Link back to this VOD because I want my clouds. I want my Stanley clouds. The Stanley cloudable. Oh dear. No, we do have a Stanleying time. Oh boy. Wait, hold on. No, I shouldn't have done that. What I was gonna do was, you can kind of stand in the office in the escape pod ending. I can't be bothered to do it now. You can kind of, I did it in my the last time I played the Stanleys. You can kind of stand in the dark version of the office. Some things don't have collision though, and it gets a bit confused. But generally, listen man, this game was not made for infinite jumps.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Won't we just laugh and laugh at the time that I was in the void? Very funny. Very slay. The slay parable. And slay he might. And slay he must. I think I'm going to call it there then, because also I want to go have dinner. But also... we had a good time. We did a little bit of the hee-hee-ha-ha. And oh, how hee-hee-ha-ha it was. Listen, this game was not created for infinite jumps. This is not what the game asked for. It is generally pretty fixed. It is pretty okay at handling things when you don't exploit the game to have infinite jumps. But when you do, it just gets a little bit funny, really. It just has a little just gets a little bit silly.
The embrace of an old friend.
I know, right?
A weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
He's a little confused. Very slay. Right then, thank you for watching me just completely butcher a video game. You should play the Stanley Parable. Just saying. I didn't show all the endings. I didn't show what happens if you take the bucket down to the bottom of the mind control facility, for example. You should buy the game, and you should just go do that. And then you should do it while you've got secrets mode engaged. And then you should find out what happens when you there we go. I'm leaving stuff for you. Find out what happens. Have fun with that. I'm gonna go have dinner now. And we're all gonna have a good time. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be a bucket. I will see you at some point. I don't remember what I'm doing tomorrow. I never do. The Stan Slay Parable. She's not funny. She's never been funny. Unsubscribe.